the qualities of a believer, I guarantee you, if we mention 10 of them, you probably only have 2. And Quran mentions Surah Al-Anfal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَجِلَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ وَإِذَا تُلِيَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُهُ زَادَتْهُمْ إِيمَانًا وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. These 3 qualities in one ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the believer is the one, when they recite the ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know what happened to them? Zadatum imana, their iman increases. How many of us that the iman increase when we hear the ayah? Rather, we are thinking about where we can argue in the Quran. Where we can say, well, what about now? That was then. How can we do that now? No, so you don't have that believing yet in you. You don't have that iman yet. And then وَإِذَا تُلِيَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُهُ زَادَتْهُ إِيمَانًا وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. And their hope and trust is in the hands of Allah. The believer, how many of us that put our hope and trust in the hands of Allah? How many of us? Tell me you don't consult no one in Africa. You don't call no Babalawo in Africa to go look when the business is not going the way you want it. Tell me. Tell me you don't do that. Tell me you don't have anything tied on your bottom. Say your shape should look nicer. Tell me you don't have anything tied somewhere. You don't have anything. When problem meets you, you only turn to Allah. Some of us do, but not all of us, brothers and sisters. That is the believer. And Allah mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, the believer, الَّذِينَ يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. The believer is the one that stands in salah, establish salah, and they spend out of what Allah gave them. Surah Al-Mu'minun, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the believer is the one that stands and they fear Allah when they are praying. How many of us stands in salah? You don't think about anything else except Allah. How many of us? So don't come in front of Rasulullah bragging that you are a believer. No, but yet rather you are just a Muslim. So me and you, when you want to claim, say you are a believer, check yourself properly. Rather say, I am a Muslim, and let Allah declare you a believer. Then you are the one that is successful. Don't think you have attained that position yet. None of us. Don't think that. Pray to Allah, Ya Allah, increase my iman. Because our iman goes up and it comes down. It rises and falls. Us Muslim. And that's why Allah says, Udkhulu fi silmi kaffa. Enter into the fold of Islam completely. Is when we enter completely, that's when our iman starts going up. But as long as our heart is half in the dunya, half in the deen, we are not complete yet. We are halfway. We are fighting it. And when you enter into the iman, then you start following exactly what Muhammad said and what Quran said. Everything of this dunya become nothing to you. Yes, we need it. Because Quran said, وَلَا تَنْسَى نَسِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. Don't forget your share in this dunya. Don't. So yes, as a believer, you still need the share, but it doesn't become valuable in your eyes. Because why? Ad-dunya sijnu lil mu'min. Hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The dunya is a prison for the believer. Allah did not say the Muslim. He said mu'min. Wa jannatu lil kafir. And it's a paradise for the kafir. That's why they enjoy it. That's why they seek it. So if you want to claim you are a believer, you don't come and start running after the dunya. Rather, you look for what will make you suffice in this dunya. And that's about it. And you focus your attention in akhirah and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That doesn't stop you to